Super Mario Kart TM 1992 and it... Wait, what? What? What is this? What is this? Yeah, I'm darkmindedsith and this is Super Mario Kart for the Super Nintendo. Yeah, I'm gonna be playing this game for my channel. But why? Well, why not? So yeah, we're gonna play some Super Mario Kart, but I can't do this alone. I have a special friend with me. You want to introduce yourself?
Yep, my name is Roger. I go by the YouTube username Chromium. Maybe one or two of you might know who I am, but chances are the majority of you don't, so...
Well, they do now.
They do now, yes.
Yes. You're shaking their hands. All the germs.
Oh, God.
Yeah, gross. Ew. Okay.
Germs.
Ugh, just the thought. So
All right.
disgusting. Okay. We're going to push B, not press B. We're going to push B.
You have to really think about it, you know?
Like, push, you know.
To push really hard.
Don't pull B, you know. There's always that issue where you push the door when you're supposed to pull it or whatever.
There's always that issue. You have all those kids who are pulling buttons on their controller.
Yeah. No, I didn't broke it. Okay. Alright, you're normally Koopa when we play.
Yeah.
And this may shock some of you, I'm normally Toad. It's only because I'm best with Toad, that is it.
I don't know, I think deep down in there, you really do like Toad. There is some section in your heart that really warms up to Toad.
I like the free stars he gave me in Mario 64, that's about it. Other than that,
that's all it's good for.
Whatever. All he ever did was tell me my princess wasn't here. So whatever. Tire you. Someone's gonna leave a comment. Why all the Toad hate?
I don't know. I like Toad. There's nothing wrong with him, you know?
Yeah, there's just something about him that just screams, don't like this character.
not any worse than Waluigi, I'll tell you that.
Waluigi is a great character with a lot of deep layers.
He's great at being a bad character, is what you're trying to say.
I wonder who that guy was who raised his hand. You know, why don't we have a Wario version for Luigi?
Moreover, like, the people who agreed with him on that,
yeah.
Just,
Yeah,
that sounds like a great idea. You know?
And some guy raised his hand. Yeah, he can wear, like, purple. Can have, like, a 7 laying down L thing on his hat. I don't even know. What does he have on his hat? It's something like that, isn't it?
It's
like a laying down L or backwards L.
I think it's a backwards L. I would top of my head.
Imagine if it was Luigi's head with a no over it.
Just no.
That's how much he doesn't like him.
Just stop trying.
Stupid. Oh, you already won? That race was pretty quick.
Right there, it looked like I fell off the side of the screen.
You won. You're too good for this game.
Why don't you just fall into the endless abyss and then let the other characters have a chance?
I can't believe I was defeated by a girl.
Hey.
Yeah. We all go through that phase, I guess. That's what the movies say. Apparently, when I was 9, I was all like, ew.
Yeah, movies are always right, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's why I jumped off the roof that one day.
Yeah. That was, and then there was the giraffe incident. We don't want to...
Shh. Dude.
That's water under the bridge, though. It's water under the bridge.
Yeah. We said we wouldn't talk about it, man.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
Actually, my aunt has never been the same.
It happens to the best of us, Ben. It happens to the best of us.
Seriously. For those of you out there with pet giraffes, just don't let them in your kitchen. That's all I can say.
Oh, you were talking about that incident. Oh.
Yeah, that one.
That was,
I know what you're talking about. Sorry.
Like, that was bad, too, but...
Yeah, I mean, that one was just horrible, you know. That poor cable guy who was fixing our TV at the time. Didn't even get his bill. Or his money, or...
He will be remembered.
Yeah. Oh yeah, this is Super Mario Kart, by the way. Yeah, what are we playing? Oh crap.
Yeah.
Come on, don't park your car. This isn't NASCAR where you gotta make a pit stop.
Put it in reverse.
think they'll add that in the later Mario Kart games, where you like have to pull over and change your tires.
That's a little bit overkill.
Yeah, yeah, kind of like in like San Andreas, the one of the Grand Theft Auto games. They like made it where if you eat a lot, you'll get fat or whatever.
Yeah, it's a little bit much, you know.
It's like, come on, this isn't The Sims. Anyway.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with trying to make it more realistic, but that's just kind of,
Yeah.
it's a little bit much.
I mean, if that's the case, I mean, you might as well make it every time you, like, you know, fall 2 feet, you lay down and go, ow! Ow! If you want to go towards being a realistic game.
Yeah.
And every time you get hit, dude!
Why'd you do that?
Serious! You know, just make the character do that instead of just, ooh! You know. Yeah. I still don't know who stopped to play tic-tac-toe in the middle of the road like that.
Nah, not a very wise decision on their part.
Yeah. So, they never taught me that. Yeah, they never taught that in school to me.
How to play tic-tac-toe?
Well, I mean, they always said, like, don't talk to strangers, don't play ball in the house. They never said, like, don't play tic-tac-toe in the middle of the road. I mean,
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, seriously, my poor cousin Jared. He was never taught that.
No.
Seriously.
It's a shame.
Think of the children.
Is it true that in the South they say chillin'? Or is that just like a northern interpretation of how Southern people talk?
Do you mean more like children? Like the children, or... Yeah.
I don't know.
I guess it just depends
I
on
don't
the person. Some people just say children, some say like children. And, think of the children. Or
What about yes'm? Do people say that too?
I don't hear that too much. But I guess it might be because people have never really said yes ma'am, because they're too mean. It's like, yeah.
They don't have that late 19th century, early 20th century respect.
Yes, sir. They don't respect their elders. My elders ever done for me, other than tell me to get off their lawn.
Do you ever, like, have that situation where you're playing a video game and then your grandma walks past and she's like, "Are you winning?"
Yeah. Your parents never understand. I was like, oh, what is that? I was playing a Twilight Princess the other day, and my mom said, "Are you that wolf?"
I mean, I shouldn't complain. My mom is actually relatively knowledgeable about video game stuff.
Yeah.
Like, she's been, she probably has experienced more gameplay than I have because I have 2 older brothers, so she knows about the games they've played.
Right. Yeah, it's always funny when your parents don't really know the thing you're into all that well. You know, they'll say like, "Yeah, he likes these little Pokemons things," or they'll say something like that, and you're thinking, "It's not Pokemons."
Yeah, my mom really likes Ponyta because it's a horse, and she likes horses.
Oh, that reminds me, I don't want to get on this too much, but when they had the Pokemon at Burger King, you could get like the golden cards.
Yeah, yep.
One of them was Togepi, and the guy who worked there said like, we only have like one though, and I was like, well, which one is it? And he said like, Togepi.
Togepi.
You could tell he just didn't know anything about it.
I mean, rightfully, it's probably for the best. But,
yeah, exactly. No one can understand it but the kids.
I remember there was that one time when the new Star Wars movie, what was it, Revenge of the Sith? Was that the one that came out the most recently? I'm not a Star Wars person, but and they had all the toys in Burger King. That was exciting.
I have one of the cups from that, actually, just for memory's sake. Memorabilia kind of thing. Also a loser, by the way.
Yeah.
People see that and just shake their heads.
Nod their heads in disgust. Yeah, that's cool. I'm just gonna back away, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, they do that. Like, hey, it's my life.
I've actually never taken time to look at the background. It's pretty nice. Little sunset action going on.
But it can't be nice, because this is Bowser's castle. He can't have nice scenery. What's with villains in lava? Villains really like lava.
I think it's just colored like lava. It's probably like formaldehyde or something.
Don't get all scientific on me, man. Well, technically, it is not lava. Because it's only been on the Earth for 15 minutes, it is not. You know.
Or like those little science guys who get all up in your grill when you mix up magma and lava. It's like, no, there's a difference.
Yeah. Isn't stuff like meteor and meteorite? Like, isn't like when it's in the sky in space, it's a meteor, but when it's
something like that.
When it's on Earth, it's like. I just wonder what was the scientific process of that. It landed on Earth and they're like, well, we can't call it a meteor anymore. We gotta call it something else now. Why? Because it's on the ground? Why does that matter? I'd be like if a freaking turtle, like, wasn't in the water and it was in a tree. Oh, let's call it something else. It's not a turtle anymore.
Yeah.
Because it's in a different location. I don't know. It doesn't make sense.
Thank God chemistry isn't like that.
Like, I don't remember it at the top of my head, but the difference between an alligator and a crocodile. Something with the nose, I think.
Well, I mean, they're different animals, though.
I don't know. It's just kind of funny to me. It just always seemed to me like they discovered the other one and noticed the small difference, and then said like, "Well, this isn't an alligator then." You know.
We can't call this an alligator.
You know. Oh, look, there's a little bent on the nose. It's a different animal. Just call it an alligator. Come on. Well, no, it's got a different nose. We got to call it something completely different. Why? Because I said so.
Because I want the Nobel Prize, goddammit.
I think people just want credit for names and stuff.
Oh, definitely.
You know, instead of discovered different kind of alligator, they could say discovered the crocodile. I know it probably wasn't really discovered or whatever, but whatever. It's probably like 1,000,000 years old.
Something like that. Oh, more than that, I think.
Alright, 1,000,007 years old.
That sounds about right.
Okay, there we go. How's Bowser? Is he still doing terribly?
Yep.
I figured.
Have you won once?
I've been like second and third. And don't mock me. I'm doing a great job.
Come on, you can do better.
Well, fine then. Well,
at
least you're being somewhat optimistic.
I mean, you're not gonna win. I said you could do better. I didn't say you were good enough to win. Don't take words out of my mouth.
Look at Toad's mouth. What's he doing?
He's like ready to receive something.
Yeah, it's like he's waiting for snowflakes to fall in his mouth or something. Standing outside with my mouth open wide.
I like the look on Koopa's face as he's just like knocking the bottles.
He's like the strong silent type. It's like, yeah, I won. Gonna go home now and think. What are you gonna do? Go home and meditate.
Go home and think about my victory.
Yeah, I'm gonna go home and stand.